So you're getting 5G coverage in your area then, Debbie? I would assume because I'm not. I'm not. It's supposed to be here, but not getting it. And I don't know who your carrier is. Like Verizon has that millimeter wave 5G that's supposed to have these unbelievable gigabit speeds, but you have to be like within like viewing distance of the tower, otherwise you don't get it. You get the other 5G, which is slower, which we're currently now maybe it's getting better, but currently it's slower than 4G. I get 4G plus speeds on here that are faster than some of the 5G speeds I've seen listed. So it's really interesting. T-Mobile, the best carrier, hands down. My phone, while it's not T-Mobile, it uses T-Mobile's network. It's hard for me to disagree with that. I'm here to tell you. Straight Talk phone uses the Verizon towers. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I used my first carrier was Net 10, and I believe the LG phone that I had when I first entered the smartphone pool also used Verizon's towers, and the coverage was really good at first. In North County, it's very good. North San Diego County, Oceanside Vista, that area, it's really good. Down here in the city, it's kind of hit or miss, and part of the reason for that is there is a Mexican telco that is their signals are causing interference with Verizon towers on this side of the border, and there's a dispute about that. So a lot of Verizon users are like up in arms because their coverage is not as good as they feel it should be, and yet and all you got to do is drive up like 35, 40 miles to North San Diego County, and then it's like, oh my God, this is what I'm paying for. How come I can't get it down in the city? Well, unfortunately, Verizon's got to work this out with the company on the other side of the border, and hopefully they will. But my, excuse me, my phone, my carrier it uses Verizon's, not Verizon, but uses T-Mobile's network, and the coverage is like really like shockingly good because they didn't always use T-Mobile. And before it were using Sprint's network. And it was like, that's that. Now it's like, wow. So if I decide to go with a postpaid versus prepaid carrier, I'm leaning heavily toward T-Mobile. But I like the freedom, the flexibility of having an unlocked phone and being able to choose my carrier, whatever it may be. So Cricket, good old Cricket. I thought about Cricket, but tell me something, Aaron. Are they still limiting the download bandwidth? Because they used to limit it to, 8 megabits or something like that? Have they taken that limit off? Nextel. Oh, geez, that's a name from the past, Art. I'm trying to think. Wasn't Nextel the company that did the walkie-talkie phones? I believe, because back in the day, back in the '90s, when flip phones were all the rage, or those little Nokia candy bar phones, Nextel. You always knew a Nextel user because they were, using the walkie-talkie feature all the time. And it was annoying as hell. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Nextel merged with another, maybe Nextel merged with Sprint, because Sprint used to be GTE, and they were a regional telco, offering landline service in some areas. I know out in the suburban and rural areas of northern Illinois, they offered phone service outside of AT&T/Ameritex coverage. And I believe Sprint bought Nextel, and then all of a sudden those walkie-talkie phones disappeared, like quickly. Frankly, it was annoying because it made like this little squelching sound when you hit the walkie-talkie button, and then you're communicating with somebody on a speakerphone, and it was like really just annoying because guys who had the Nextel phones, they're kind of like, it was like sort of an ego trip. Yeah, I got my Nextel phone here. Screech! So, Joe, how's it going there? We're doing that work on that building. Okay, yeah, I'm on the 37th floor outside on the scaffold. Can you see me up here? Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, hey, watch it. It looks like the scaffolding is kind of leaning on one side. Yeah, you're right, I think. Could you, Bob, can you like kind of even the scaffolding out? Guys, I think you might be going down. Whoa! And they drop through floors and poop their pants and like, I think we're okay, but we're gonna need some bathroom help. I don't know where it comes from.